Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. You guys ready to unlock the secrets of love? Buckle up, because today we're diving into the subtle signs that a girl might be into you. You know, those little hints, those secret signals that make you go, is she just being friendly or is she totally feeling me? So, if you've been wondering if that special someone has feelings for you, keep watching, this is going to be fun. Alright, first up, let's talk about eye contact. It's one of those subtle yet powerful forms of communication that can speak volumes without a single word being uttered. And no, I'm not talking about the awkward glance you make when you're both reaching for the same pizza slice. That kind of eye contact is more about avoiding embarrassment than making a connection. I'm talking about real, genuine, lingering eye contact. The kind that makes you feel like you're the only two people in the room, even if you're surrounded by a crowd. If she holds your gaze a little longer than usual, if her eyes seem to sparkle when she looks at you, then, my friend, that's a good sign. It's like her eyes are saying, hey, there's something special about you. It's like she's trying to tell you something with her eyes, something like, hey, you're interesting, I like you. This kind of eye contact can create a deep emotional connection, one that words often fail to express. Now, I'm not saying that every girl who makes eye contact with you is in love with you. Sometimes it's just a fleeting moment of curiosity or politeness, but if you're noticing her staring at you from across the room, if she keeps seeking you out in a crowd, well, that's a whole different story. It means she's interested and wants to know more about you. So, keep an eye out for those eye contact clues. They can tell you a lot more than words ever can. It's a silent language that, when understood, can lead to meaningful connections. Remember, eyes are the windows to the soul. They can reveal emotions, intentions, and sometimes even secrets. So next time you catch someone's gaze, pay attention. You might just discover something amazing. Next up, we've got the universal sign of happiness, the symbol of joy, the one and only smile. That's right, a girl's smile can tell you a lot about how she feels about you. Now, I'm not talking about the polite smile she gives the cashier at the grocery store. I'm talking about a genuine, heartfelt, can't stop smiling when I'm with you kind of smile. If she's flashing you that kind of smile, especially when you're telling a joke that wouldn't even make your grandma chuckle, then you might just be in luck. It means she enjoys your company, she finds you funny, she's happy just being around you. So, if you're lucky enough to be on the receiving end of those pearly whites, take it as a good sign, my friend. Okay, this next one is super subtle, but trust me, it's a major tell. It's called mirroring, and it basically means that she subconsciously starts mimicking your actions. It's a natural human behavior that happens when we're feeling a connection with someone. Think about it, you're deep in conversation with this amazing girl, and you take a sip of your drink. A few seconds later, she does the same. You lean back in your chair, she mirrors your posture. Now, she's probably not even aware she's doing this, it's totally subconscious. But it's a huge sign that she's engaged in the conversation, she's paying attention to you, and she's feeling a connection. All right, let's talk about hair, shall we? Specifically, what it means when she starts playing with hers while she's talking to you. This, my friends, is a classic sign of flirting. And it's been used since the dawn of time. Think about it. When a girl twirls her hair, tucks it behind her ear, or runs her fingers through it, she's drawing attention to herself. Now, it could just be a nervous habit. Some girls do it without even realizing it. But if she's playing with her hair while she's making eye contact with you, while she's smiling and laughing at your jokes, then you can be pretty sure it's not just a coincidence. This next sign is all about personal space, or rather, the lack thereof. You see, when a girl is into you, she'll want to be closer to you, both physically and emotionally. So pay attention to how she positions herself when you're talking. Does she lean in when you're telling a story? Does she get closer to hear you better, even though you're pretty sure your voice isn't that low? This is her way of showing that she's interested in what you have to say. Now, if she was leaning back, avoiding eye contact and checking her phone every 5 seconds, that would be a different story. But if she's leaning in, making eye contact, and maybe even touching your arm lightly while she's laughing at your jokes, then you, my friend, are in the green zone. All right, let's talk about the power of touch, shall we? Now, I'm not talking about anything inappropriate here, just those light, casual touches that can send shivers down your spine. You know what I'm talking about, right? Maybe she touches your arm while she's laughing at your jokes. Maybe she playfully punches your shoulder when you tease her. Or maybe she accidentally brushes her hand against yours while you're walking side by side. These seemingly innocent touches can actually be a powerful sign of attraction. When she touches you, even if it's just for a fleeting moment, she's sending a clear message that she's comfortable with you. She enjoys your presence, and she might even be a little bit interested in taking things further. Now, it's important to read the situation here. Okay, time for a quick lesson in Body Language 101. Understanding body language can be a game changer in social interactions. Did you know that you can tell a lot about how someone feels about you just by observing their body language? It's true. Our bodies often reveal what our words might not. When a girl is into you, she'll subconsciously adopt an open and inviting posture. This is her way of signaling comfort and interest. So what does open body language look like? It's all about being relaxed and approachable. Well, for starters, she won't be crossing her arms or legs. That's a sign of being closed off and defensive. Crossed arms create a barrier, indicating she's not open to interaction. Instead, she'll keep her arms relaxed at her sides, or even gesture with her hands while she's talking. Gesturing can show enthusiasm and engagement in the conversation. She might even mirror your posture, which, as we learned earlier, is a major sign of attraction. Mirroring is a subconscious way of building rapport and connection. Another thing to look for is whether her body is facing towards you. This indicates she's focused on you and interested in what you have to say. If she's interested, she'll angle her body in your direction, as if she's inviting you into her personal space. This is a clear sign that she's comfortable and wants to be closer to you. Chapter 8. They say laughter is the best medicine, and they're not wrong. But it can also be a powerful indicator of romantic interest. That's right. If a girl is constantly laughing at your jokes, even the ones that make you cringe a little inside, it's a good sign that she's into you. Think about it. When you're attracted to someone, you find them inherently funnier. So, if she's giggling at your puns, chuckling at your anecdotes, and roaring with laughter at your impressions, even if they're terrible, it means she's enjoying your company on a deeper level. But if she reserves her heartiest laughs for you, if your jokes seem to tickle her funny bone more than anyone else's, then you might just be the man of her dreams. Chapter 9. Okay, this next one might sound a little strange, but trust me on this. Pay attention to her feet. Yes, you heard me right, her feet. You see, our feet are surprisingly honest when it comes to revealing our true feelings. They often betray our subconscious thoughts and desires, even when we're trying to play it cool. Here's the deal: when a girl is attracted to you, her feet will naturally point in your direction. On the other hand, if her feet are pointing towards the exit, well, that's not exactly a good sign. But if you notice that her feet consistently point towards you throughout your interaction, especially when she's engaged in conversation and laughing at your jokes, then it's a strong indication that she's feeling it. So next time you're trying to gauge a girl's interest, ditch the cheesy pickup lines and awkward compliments, and instead take a discreet peek at her feet. It's not just about where her feet are pointing, but also how they move. If her feet are shifting towards you, it can be a sign of growing comfort and interest. Conversely, if her feet are tapping or fidgeting, it might indicate nervousness or impatience. Context is key here. Relaxed feet pointing towards you often means she's comfortable and enjoying your company. Crossed feet can sometimes indicate she's feeling defensive or closed off, but again, consider the overall context. So remember, while words can be misleading, feet rarely lie. They are a subtle yet powerful indicator of true feelings. Keep an eye on them and you might just find the answers you're looking for. Chapter 10. And last but not least, we have the classic telltale sign of attraction: blushing. That's right, when a girl turns as red as a tomato in your presence, it's a pretty good indication that she's got it bad for you. Now, some people are just naturally prone to blushing. Maybe they're shy, maybe they get flustered easily, or maybe they just have a very active circulatory system. But if she only seems to blush around you, if your jokes make her cheeks turn crimson, and if your compliments leave her speechless and rosy-cheeked, then you can be pretty sure it's not just a coincidence. Blushing is a physiological response to feeling embarrassed, excited, or attracted. So, basically, when a girl blushes around you, it means you're literally getting her blood pumping. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let us know in the comments if you've noticed any other body language signs that show someone likes you. See you in the next video.